If you've been with me for the last few weeks, there's something I keep repeating and you might have noticed. And this is what I really want to do a deep dive in today. There is nothing wrong with you. Close your eyes. Let me tell you again, there is nothing wrong with you. Your system adapted. We're going to dive into what people have been calling your personality, your flaws, or your patterns.
Your nervous system learned how to keep you safe. And so many highly sensitive high performers carry a constant shame around who they are. Being emotionally attuned is addressed as being so controlling, such a control freak. I don't know if you ever heard that. Being highly capable is met as being a know-it-all, and not expressing your own needs is met as if people could walk all over you. But all these behaviors don't speak to your character. They come from protection. Staying emotionally alert was not about control. It was about preventing escalation. When a relationship was at risk, you learned to tune in, to read the tone, the mood, what wasn't said. And when this vigilance that actually helped you stay connected was later interpreted as control, shame creeped in into a space that really from the beginning was intelligence. Becoming capable, responsible, and prepared was not about ego. It reduced risk. Thinking ahead, fixing things, knowing how, that's how your system kept you safe. And when that capacity was misunderstood and dismissed as a know-it-all, something very protective in you was misunderstood. Minimizing your own needs wasn't weakness. It was a way to preserve harmony. You learned that having needs threatened connection, and so you learned to not have them. And sometimes that led people to assuming that you were fine or taking up more space from you than you had to offer. And for many, this adaptation didn't turn off. You might recognize this going into the evening, and a system who feels it needs to stay awake, to stay connected, doesn't feel safe to let go or shut off, shut down. You may recognize the over-analyzing in the evening, the constant circles, the wanting to understand that keeps you awake. Your system gets to learn that it is safe to let go, and it is safe to have a deep sleep throughout the night. At its core, this is protection from something that is very painful. It is protection from being misunderstood, from not being met with curiosity and care in moments of friction, for not being seen for who you truly are. So, placing yourself in a way where you are not seen becomes safer than being misseen, if that makes sense. And once you start seeing these patterns through the lens of adaptation and protection, something can change for you, and you can open up to let go of the shame. Stop asking, what is wrong with me? And start asking, what am I protecting myself from? Your nervous system did exactly what it was supposed to do in the conditions that you were in. As the conditions change, so can your nervous system, slowly and with safety.